For every Filipino fan, there's one app made just for you. Watch the biggest games live. UAAP, PBA, PVL, and more on your preferred device anytime, anywhere. Go beyond the game with originals and shorts. All these and more for only $149 a month. Scan the QR code and type "Get Started" to proceed.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
This season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays, talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Bumabanat, pati si Ralph. Mamuyak wants to change it. Three-point play opportunity. Rosario, nag-iingay ko, Georgie. Loco Pabelo, the aviator, gets the basket. JB, ginaliwa. RJ beats the buzzer.
A lot of things went our way tonight. Game really doesn't mean anything unless we get another one.
And that has done it. Barangay Ginebra on their way to a 3-2 lead.
Napakataas ng level of play itong Barangay Ginebra.
This series definitely has gotten better by every single minute we have witnessed it. Sa Antipolo, on this glorious Sunday afternoon, ang mga PBA fans have come out by the thousands once again. Bakit nga naman hindi? It is the hottest ticket in town. A pair of Game 6s ang nakahain sa ating lahat dito sa RPTV. Mamaya, it is gonna be Meralco versus TNT. Pero ang first game of the day, ang pinakaabangan ng buong sambayanan. It is the Rainer Shine Elasto Painters looking to fight another game. Samantalang kalaban nila ang Barangay Ginebra and their thousands who have already made it into the Inara Center looking to book their 32nd finals appearance. Sina JB, JJ, Nokum, Japit Aguilar, Gian Mamuyak, and the rest of the main characters, the biggest names in Philippine basketball, will collide on this Sunday afternoon, looking to rise to the occasion. Magandang hapon, Pilipinas, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Ating makakakwentuhan live on RPTV ang nag-iisang si Dr. J. Andiao. What a Sunday for some great basketball.
Yeah, magandang hapon, Mago. Magandang hapon sa ating mga basketball fans. Alam natin na bihirang-bihirang mangyari ito. Game 6, pareho. May 3 wins, 2 losses. So looking for a clincher dito ang Barangay Ginebra. Mamaya yung TNT naman, pero itong pinaka-importante. Kasi itong Barangay Ginebra, matagal na rin hindi nagcha-champion ito. nakakapasok minsan sa finals pero hindi rin nanalo in the last few years. So obviously, gutom na itong team, and I know Team Cone being a winner, hinahanap niya na kung pwede manalo na siya ngayong araw.
At ang gugustuhin nila, ma-duplicate yung ginawa nila noong nakaraan, Dr. J, kung saan nagpaulan sila ng tres.
Yeah, especially in the first half. And they shot 52% from the field but 41% from three-point territory. Mamaya makikita natin yung iba, yung assist. Siyempre, pag pumapasok ang tira mo, madami kang assist. So plus 8 ka dyan, pero mga 3-point shots yan. Lumalaki ang plus mo dyan. Points in the paint, however, dominado ng rain or shine yan.
Diyan sa 16 3-pointers yan, 1/4 galing sa nag-iisang tao. Yung main man ngayon na tumatayo para sa Barangay Ginebra, Tubong Marilao, Ron J. Abarientos. Aba, namumuro na to para sa best player of the conference. If he comes up with another gem of a game tonight, malamang in the bag na. He was simply unstoppable back in Game 5.
Lalo na sa second half, doon siya talaga pumutok. Dahil nung first half, yung body niya ang talagang kumana para sa kanya. Si Justin Brownlee. Pero ito si Abarientos, akala mo medyo hindi magandang kondisyon. Pero sa second half, talagang pumutok. 12 out of 21 from the field at 50% pa sa 3-point territory with 4 rebounds and 8 assists. So a perfect game. Tama ka nga. Pag nanalo sila, nasa final sila, malamang siya maging best player of the conference.
So RJ Abarientos, he bounced back from an 8-point performance back in Game 4. 31 ang ibinuhos in Game 5. Ang naka-partner niya dyan, naka-tandem niya, ang nag-iisang Justin Brownlee, of course. 32 points para dito kay JB. Mabigat na first half ang kanyang idinala, like you mentioned, Dr.
21 points nga sa first half. Total of 63 yung dalawang player na yon. But that has been the key in this series. Pag maganda linalaro talaga ni JB from the very beginning, buhay ang loob ng mga local players. Pag medyo yung umpisa niya hindi maka-score, medyo hindi tumatama yung outside shooting niya, nararamdaman rin ng local players yun eh. Kaya talagang basihan yan si Justin Brownlee sa ilalaro nila ngayong araw.
Yun nga, no, they really take the cue, they take the lead ni Justin Brownlee. Let's see if they can duplicate that same performance tonight, lalong-lalo na etong si Troy Rosario. With Javid Aguilar still playing limited minutes, it has been up to Troy Rosario to body up on Jalen Johnson. Pero na nakaraan, hindi lang depensa, hindi lang rebounding, Doc, pati opensa, pumutok na itong si Troy.
Yeah, and you know, he has finally come into play. And maganda yung ginawa ni Team Cone. He's not starting with him anymore. He's bringing him off the bench. Preserve his fouls, preserve the energy, find out what Japet is doing in the beginning. If Japet is doing well, give him more minutes. If not, bring Troy Rosario, and he finished with 16 points on 67% shooting, plus 7 rebounds and a couple of assists in that ball game.
Yung mga ibang numero, oyes lang, halos pareho, pero yung scoring nga ni Troy proved to be the difference maker again back in Game 5 last Friday. Pero Game 6 na nga po tayo. It is a brand new day. Can Barangay Ginebra clinch it tonight? Para malaman ang kwento mula sa kanilang kampo, nandiyan po si Aileen Chi.
Baguhin, Doc J, magandang hapon sa inyo. Kahit na lamang na ang Barangay Ginebra 3-2 in this series, what Coach Richard Del Rosario highlighted is how they should still fine-tune their game. Ika nga niya, we got our 3-point shooting going in the last game as we stuck to our identity, moving the ball and the people. Pero kinakailangan namin ma-realize that we still gave away 22 second chance points and 23 offensive rebounds. Yes, we shot the ball well at 51%, but in order to close out this game, we need to defend and rely on our system. Dahil hindi na namin maipapanalo ito kung hayaan namin madisgrasya ulit kami sa one-on-one situations. Balik sa inyo.
Ganun talaga yun. Kung ano yung puhunan mo para makarating sa stage na to ng isang tournament, you gotta rely on that. You gotta trust in your system. Let's see if they can do it once again. Ang isa sa mga kanilang tinututukan dito ay yung import syempre ng Rain or Shine. Si Jalen Johnson, back in Game 4, 13 puntos lang. He bounced back with a solid double-double back in Game 5, 22 and 14, Dr. J. Pero yung shot selection, medyo questionable.
At saka yung effect ng kanyang puntos, medyo a little bit late. It's when Ginebra had a big double-digit advantage. And you're talking about the shot selection. Well, when they were rushing in the end game, they were shooting 3 points and 4-point shots, and they were blanks, no? There was still a lot of time in that ball game. Actually, he at saka si Kalen Johnson biglang nagbibitaw kung saan. But the shooting percentage is not bad, no? It's still about 52-53%. 3-point shooting, however, is not good, obviously, no? Only about 28%. But he had 14 rebounds and 4 assists. But that's consistent with him so far in the conference.
So Jalen Johnson, he's gonna have to come up with a big one. Maybe something like Game 1 kung saan 40 ang ibinuhos niya. Tignan natin kung anong kanyang papakita with Rainer Shine having their backs against the wall. Ang isa pa nilang tututukan dito. Ang isa pa nating aasahan para sa Rainer Shine, si Adrian Locum. He came up with a conference high, 25 points back in Game 5. 15 dun. Dun sa third quarter binuhos, pero Doc, parang naubusan. Wala na sa fourth.
Yeah, that happens. You know, for example, in this ball game I was watching at home, yung 15 points niya doon sa third quarter, halos sunod-sunod yun. Puro siya lang ang i-score. And if I were the team, wala na akong pupuntahan kundi siya because nobody could defend him on the other side. Ang problema, like you say, we're all human. If you do not get help, eventually you're gonna fold up. And the other team is not gonna continue to allow you to score against them.
Adrian Locum looking to etch his name among the legends here in the PBA. He's gonna have to come up with a spectacular performance tonight para nga matuloy ang kanyang pangarap. Ang hindi bumibitaw dito para sa Rainer Shine mula opening tip hanggang sa final buzzer. Every single game, etong mamang to. Jonard Clarito, kalabaw kung kalabaw ang labanan, Dr. J, but you cannot, hindi mo kayang tawaran yung kanyang puso.
Yung panalo nila sa Game 4, talagang binubuhat niya talaga, no? Even in Game 5, I think he had 20 points in that ball game. Yeah, he did. But not a high percentage shooting. Only about 42-43%. He did have 10 rebounds, 1 assist. Yan ang pinaka-consistent na player ni Coach Yeng. Si Locum at saka si Clarito so far. But from time to time, he does get other people to help. But they need consistency among the other players, local players.
And for more from the Rainer Shine Cap, balikan natin si Miss Eileen. Wow!
Magu and Doc J, mapapagulat talaga kayo because in an effort to force a Game 7 on Wednesday, Coach Yang Yao tried to put things into perspective, saying 3 tao lang ang naglalaro ng heavy minutes para sa Ginebra in JB, Scotty, and RJ. And these guys are the lethal ones because if they're not scoring, they're creating gravity and demanding attention. That is why today it is their priority to mix up the matchups with the goal of preserving themselves for the end game. Ika nga ni Coach Yang, we need to keep the game close and hang around long enough to take advantage of our slightly wronger rotation. Admittedly, naging problema nila ang 3-point shooting ng Barangay Ginebra in Game 5. So the marching orders are contest all perimeter shots and also maximize the use of their import by getting him more touches. Now, we're going to be heading to our announcer to listen to this announcement.
Isang pure point guard ng Kadwai Distillers hanggang 1980. Siya po ay nag-average ng 13.8 points sa loob lamang ng 274 games. Si Rene Canent, ang kauna-unahang presidente ng PBA Players Association at ipinakita niya ang kanyang tanyag na pamumuno bilang leader. Siya rin po ay naglaro sa back-to-back NCAA champion Jose Rizal Heavy Bombers noong 1963 to 1964 at sa Eco Painters sa Mika noong 1966 to 75. As PBA tradition, we offer this minute of silence to a PBA pioneer, Mr. Rene Canent. Thank you, PBA fans. You may now take your seats. And good afternoon. Welcome to the PBA Commissioner's Cup. This is Game 6 of the semifinal matchup. It's time to meet the starters for both teams. First, from your Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Starting it forward from Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu, number 25, Leonard Santillan. The other forward from Rojas City, Capiz, number 44, Christian Maitay. At center is the Elasto Painters import, number 7, Jalen Johnson. At guard from Magalang, Pampanga, number 9, Joshua David. And also at guard from Tondo, Manila, number 1, Adrian Noko. Head coach of the Elasto Painters is Yang Yao. And now let's meet the starters for your Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Starting at center from Cagayan Valley, number 1, Troy Rosario. At forward is Barangay Ginebra's import, number 32, Noipe Justin Crowley. The other forward from Angeles City, Pampanga, number 14, Stephen Holt. Head guard from Davao del Sur, number 9, Scotty Thompson. And also guard from Naga City, number 4, RJ Abarrientos. Head coach of Barangay Ginebra is Tim Cole. Game officials are Peter Bala.
At ang ating mga referees for Game 6, Palaw, Montoya, Tarantan, and Tantay. Ito na po, ang bakbakan mula sa Antipolo. Manaytay and Santillan will be making their second starts para sa Rain or Shine here in the semifinals. Para naman sa Barangay Ginebra, Troy Rosario making his second consecutive start. Si Japit muna, off the bench ulit, Doc.
Medyo may konting balasa kay Coach Yeng, no? Si Clarino hindi nag-start.
For the first time, no? Off the bench si John Hart.
Pero ginamit na si Manaytay kasi ginagamit niya against Justin Brownlee yan. Pero pwede rin tulungan ni ano yan. Ni...
Etong si
Yan.
Santillan.
Santillan. Leonard Santillan, who picked up that top ball by his import.
Sa kabila naman, si David is back in the starting unit. He is going to be tasked to stay in front of Abarrientos once again. Jalen Johnson, didiin, ilalabas. Nokum on the run, off one leg, amalas.
Medyo may konting tulungan doon, but no calls. The way it is, actually playoff eh. Hindi naman talaga naka-apekto, no?
Brownlee has Johnson right on him from the opening tip. Brownlee goes around JJ.
Well, miscommunication dyan. Maybe at that point you have to switch whether you like it or not. You can't give Brownlee a layup.
David will survey. Nokum will receive top of the key. Nokum goes to the spin and the fake, forced to kick it out. Manaytay down the middle, trying to spin as well. Thwarted by JB. 3 to shoot for the guys in blue. Taken away by RJ. It's a 2-on-1. Rosario will make it 4-0 para sa Barangay Ginebra.
Yun ang pinakamasamang turnover. To make it in your own quarter court, usually it is a layup for the other team.
Nokum and JJ passing amongst themselves. Johnson, sasali pa sana si Manaytay, was already fouled. Sideline out of bounds na.
Troy Rosario ba foul? You know, I think Team Cone is also expecting Johnson as you take a look at that. Go ahead.
Yan ang ating Silyado defense of the game, brought to us by Pioneer Elasto Seal. Silyado ang bubong anumang panahon.
Tagal na natin kasama yan. But what I was saying is that, you know, let's take a look at this shot.
Manaytay with a board.
Huli.
Manaytay huli. RJ with a block from behind.
Huli. Yeah. You know, what I was saying is expected ni Team Cone na maganda ilalaro ni Johnson ngayon. Talagang i-score yan. And maybe that's one of the reasons why he started Troy Rosario. Tougher defense, hindi ba? Yung, siyempre, he's in better condition than Japet, who's coming off injuries. So, they need a tough defense against Johnson right away. Almost an
Manaytay
interception.
Holt, mid-range. No. Johnson para sa board. Pinupul kagad. Santillan and David on the run. They go across. Nokum lines it up to finally get Rain or Shine on the board.
Talaga yan ang gusto ng laro ng Elasto Painters. Try to push up. You don't want the defense of Ginebra to set.
This is already the 6th game in 11 days, the 5th in the last 5, Dr. J. Ito yung gusto ng Rain or Shine, takbuhan ng Ginebra.
Although hiningi niya yan, hindi na inabot.
As we take a look at that 3-pointer by Nokum, matid sa atin ng Arena Plus Sportsbook. Chuma-challenge siya.
Challenge pero hindi na inabot na yung bola eh. But I was surprised you challenge in the first 3 minutes of the ball game.
Johnson hindi makapenetrate. Binigay kay Manaytay.
Shot.
Abarrientos rifles a pass over to Holt. They find JB. Rosario hands it back off. Brownlee for 3. Troy para sa board. They reset with a fresh 14.
Ang sarap pag-rebound ng ganun yung pumupunta yung bola sa'yo.
RJ being crowded by 2 defenders. Dribbles away from it. Napasabit si David.
And Coach Yeng is telling him, don't foul him. You already defended him well. Don't bail him out because you sent him to the free throw line where he is a pretty good free throw shooter. Yan, kumagat ka sa paint, tapos pinaul mo pa sa kamay.
David did a spectacular job on RJ back in Game 4, helping limit him to only 8 points.
Yeah, he's a tough defender.
Pero sa Game 5, sinunog sila ni RJ with 31.
Well, ilang points lang siya sa Game 4? 8? Balik 31. And the average almost 20, 19.5 for 2 games.
First time nga ni RJ hindi
Na hindi
naka-double
nag-double
digits.
digits.
All tournament long back in Game 4.
Sino kasama mo nun? That's a seldom that he misses. Kinito ba yun?
The Game 4, it was Sir Sem and Dom.
September.
Last time si RG ng Game 5. Nandun tayo sa Big Dome. Another turnover. Scotty to Brownlee. Merong offensive foul.
Kay Rosario, tinawagan na offensive foul.
Binura niya si Nocom eh. Gustong tumulong.
And that's the second personal foul.
Maagang 2 fouls to para kay Troy Rosario. Only 3:03 into Game 6.
At walang complaints naman sila. So they know that, ayun, ang nasagasaan mo. But
Johnson down low. Brownlee bantay. JJ to Nocom. To the corner he goes. Santi lights it up.
that's another reason why you use him in the beginning. You have to find out if he's shooting or not. He's that type of a player.
2 3-pointers para dito sa Rain or Shine to get the lead. Last time around, napakaalat ng 3-point shooting nila. As we take another look at that Santi 3, ating pa rin sa atin ng Arena Plus Sports. Ito na, Doc, si Japet, ipapasok na ni Coach Tim.
No choice because of the 2 fouls, but they really do not get a lot of contributions from their big men. But last game, medyo
with that pull-up,
nakailan na si JB, 4 points na.
4 of the 7 ng Ginebra.
Nabura yung layup.
Nocom with a 14-foot pull-up.
Ang galing niya pag nakadribble siya sa kaliwa, and then he makes that stop for his jump shot.
8-7, Rain or Shine back ahead. RJ has the mid in front, will step back. Abarrientos misses. Chapman taps it to the wrong man. David against 2. Gantay na rest back. Santi again.
Short naman. Very short. There were 2 short shots. Ang ganda ng pagkabigay sa kanya ng David. He had all the time to set up for a good shot.
Abarrientos puts his head down. Will backpedal. RJ humihingi pa ng foul.
5 points in the ball game now for RJ Abarrientos.
Johnson had to reach for it. 9-8, Ginebra by 1. Johnson bounces down low. Manaytay against Brownlee, overcooks it. But Santi takes it from behind. Santi drives in this time, out to David. 3 ball. Good!
Kumapit. And they're on top by 2 right now. 11-9 in favor of the Elasto Painters.
Thompson limited to just 9 points in Game 5 because of foul trouble, limited minutes then. He misses on that one. Nocom Puebelo. Sinakasahan si Brownlee. Floater doesn't work though. Here comes Scotty sa kabilang dulo. Jumping at the post. He's got Manaytay on him. Aguilar surveys. Now will look to power through. Jump it to the baseline. He's cut off. He puts it up anyway. Short. Last touch pass, Aguilar.
In the old days, that would be chicken feed for Japet Aguilar. He has a mismatch of about 4 inches in height over the guy defending against him, and more or less a rookie pa, di ba?
Pero yung number 10 overall pick galing UST na si Christian
Maayos
Malaytay.
rin maglaro talaga yan. Even his last year with UST.
Pinapakita yung tibay ng katawan. No, come on the run!
That's terrible defense there by Holt. I mean, what is he doing? The guy is the best, one of their best local scorers. He just gets into the lane as if you are not there.
Thompson over to Chaps. Hand off to RJ. No line of sight to Aguilar. They go to Holt. 3-ball. Nakabawi si Stephen.
And being aggressive but always help Holt. He can make 3-point shots. We saw him with Terra Firma.
And even in the elims, Doc, he was shooting at a 50% clip. Ngayong semis, 26 na lang. Nice bounce to Rocco.
And again, out na yun.
15-12, Rainier Shine by 3. Holt trying to be aggressive, but Manaytay is right there with him. Chapet has no come on him. Pero kita mo naman yung denial ni Adrian. Holt for 3. Punches it through.
Back to back. Back to back.
Stephen Holt catching fire, ties the game at 15.
Ganda ng umpisa ng dalawang kupunan dito sa ating game number 6.
Oh, nice pass! Noko to Johnson for the jam!
First 2 points niya ngayon, di ba? Johnson.
He's gonna have to come up big, Doc. Game 1, naka-40 puntos to, but since then, pababa ng pababa ang kanyang naging scoring.
Pero nagiging mahirap yan dahil siya tagabantay ni Brownie.
Amariento steps back. In and out.
Hindi pa tayo puno dito, pero ang lakas ng sigawan dito.
Ang dami pang tao sa labas trying to get in. They are in line. Out there.
Nahuli. Another interception.
Pati yung parking, ang hirap na maghanap sa labas, Doc.
Talaga.
Brownlee on the move. To the cup. Figueroa is good. And Coach Yang has seen enough. He's giving Nocum an earful here tungkol sa missed defensive assignment. Pero si Nocum has scored and dished out already in this first frame. Pero si Brownlee, di nila magawa ng paraan na mapigilan. Timeout muna tayo at sa atin ang Solaire Online. Play the game your way on the Solaire Online Sportsbook.
Sa'yo si Sa'yo si Holt. Hey! Let's run for the foresight. Okay, got the foresight? To Kailan. Hey, listen here. They will curl this and then you'll get that ball off the Victor Vigano. Foresight. It's the foresight. Yeah.
So the foresight, they get the ball inside.
Johnson for Christian Malaytay. On speed for RJ Amanientes.
This is Game 6 of the PBA semifinals sa pagitan ng Rainier Shine at Barangay Ginebra. And Justin Brownlee has been consistent this semifinals, averaging 29 points and 8 rebounds. Now for Coach Richard Del Rosario, this is because of the familiarity that JD has with the different defensive coverages in the league. Pero ang warning ni Coach Chard, we can't over-rely on Justin, which has been something in common in all of our losses. Kaya naman while JD's presence is important in every game, ang gustong maintindihan ni Coach Chard is that the locals need to equally deliver by moving the ball and trusting in Coach Tim's system. Balik sa inyo.
Nagkaroon ng platoon substitution ang Rainer Shine. 4 katao pinalitan. Ang naiwan na lang si Johnson. Sa kabila naman si John Pinto. Maagang pinasok ngayon ni Coach Tim Cohn.
At pinahinga si Barrientos.
Johnson now with 4 points on 2 of 2 shooting. Asisio, he's been struggling from 3. They go to Mamuya. Johnson again with a hand on it. Clarito and Johnson will complete the 5. Johnson buries the 3.
And all of a sudden, he has 7 points in the ball game.
It is a 5-0 run off that timeout para sa Rainer Shine. Thompson scoreless so far. Bibigay kay Holt. Di makuha yung pangatlong 3. Pinto with a rebound. Over to Aguilar. Scotty no on the putback. Johnson forward to Mamuya. He leaves it for Kalen. Antay nila. Itong si Double J. Shimmy down the lane. Kicks it back out. Kalen from deep. Short. Pinto walang kasabay sa takbuhan. Antay niya ito si JB. Pinto marking out instructions. Gets behind Aguilar. Pinto will have to put it up himself. No problem naman pala.
Veterano na rin yan. A lot of wars.
He is a 12-year PBA vet already, Dr. J.
From Blackwater to Meralco to Ginebra, where he won his first championship.
Johnson over to Johnson. Asisio from the corner.
Maganda yun, ha? Oh, almost a good offensive rebounder by Warren.
Brownlee at the other side. Holt backs up. Mamu all over him. Pinto na naman against Asisio. Pinto could not extricate himself just yet. Pinto now down the middle. Gives it up. Scotty against the shot clock. No go.
Scotty at saka si Japet hindi pa nakakatulong sa scoring. Well, Japet, you can see visibly very tired. Really not in good shape yet coming from his injury.
Asisio misses. It's been a nightmarish semis para Gento. Holt barrels over on
That's
Thon.
a blocking foul.
That's a blocking foul on Asisio.
He had not set himself in a proper defensive stance. Only his first personal foul, however. Magang time na
Second mandatory natin. Under a minute now remaining in the first. Timeout na to sa atin ang Solaire Online. Play the game your way on the Solaire Online Sportsbook. Just like Game 5, Doc, this first quarter breezing by us. Not too many fouls. Dadalawa team foul ng Ginebra. Ngayon pa lang din pumapasok sa penalty ang Rainer Shine. And you score. Di ba? Tuloy-tuloy lang yung ating laro.
Well, these are 3 veteran referees na yun. Jeff Tuntay is the youngest, but medyo matagal na rin siya. 5 or 6 years na rin yan. So, you know, medyo veterano. And they've been, doing a good job so far here. Go, by the way, is there.
Both imports now on the bench. Isaac Goss checked in. Kasama itong sina Jeremiah Gray and Ralph Gu. They go to Isaac. Pinto for 3. In and out. Gray with a board. Bitten on the the putback.
Ang ganda ng offensive rebound pero walang ingat, walang power yung anak.
Kalen thought about the three, gives it up. Asisio with goal showing hard. Johnson left alone. Could not make him pay.
Last shot time dito and no fouls to give on the part of Rainer Shine.
About a 2.5-second differential between the clocks. Abarientos working against Mamuya. Gray with a pick. 9 to shoot for the guys in white. RJ has Clarito in front, shoots over. Abarientos buries it.
Hindi mismatch yun. Talaga magaling lang yung tira niya.
And that'll do it for the first 12. Grabe naman to. RJ Abarientos coming to life late in this one. He's got 6 points in total, tying etong si Brownlee for team high honors as well as Stephen Holt. Sa kabila naman, it was Nocum with 9 in the first quarter dito sa Game 6 sa Inares Center, Antipolo.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang last. Coach Richard, we are tied at the end of the first quarter. What tendencies of rain or shine have you observed, and how are you planning to create separation come the second quarter?
Well, we got to fix our pick-and-roll defense. We're giving a lot of penetrations, layups to the basket. They start from there. That's been their point of attack to start this game. But it's good that we're still tied after the end of the second quarter. We have to tighten up on that.
Thank you so much, Coach Richard. Sorry, gentlemen, there you go.
8 points in the paint for Rain or Shine in quarter number 1. Pero ang Barangay Ginebra sinungkit na muli ang kalamangan dito with RJ Abarientos' 8th point of the game.
So he finished the first quarter with a 3-point shot. He's hoping to start the second quarter with a 3-point play. No? And that's the second miss. Pero yung sinasabi ko siya, this guy can rebound offensively. Go, hindi pa na ibibigay. He has not contributed offensively, scoring-wise. But he does get rebounds for his team.
Alam mo, Doc, RJ Abarientos in the first 5 games was 100% free throw shooter.
Magaling mag-free throw yan. He and Holt, for me, like I said, were at the best on this team.
Ngayon, 1 of 3 siya so far.
Oh, 2 mintis na.
Kasama ni Abarientos sa sina Pinto, Hu, Gray, and Isaac Go. Pati yung Rain or Shine, all Filipino din dito with Asisio, Mabuya, Johnson, Malonzo, and Clarito, who just pulled down that board.
This time a foul called against Isaac Go. Good rebounder by Clarito. Number na, 22. No? Double 2.
Solid. I wonder when Adrian Nocum will be redeployed here. He scored 9 points in that first quarter on 4 of 6 shooting. Nakaraan kasi, pagkatapos maupo late in the third, nanlamig na, hindi na nakabutas pagdating ng fourth. Pagod. 24-24, Kobe kontra Kobe. O isang kahon, kontra isang kahon. However you want to look at it. Kakwentuhan natin dito si Dr. J. Andia with Miss Eileen Shee patrolling the sidelines. Game 6 ng Commissioner's Cup semis between Ginebra and Rain or Shine. Second game of the day will feature TNT and Meralco. TNT po lamang dun sa seryeng yun, 3 games to 2. Asisio dives in. Kicks it out. Johnson for 3.
Malinian yan. Goal and no reason to sub off. You know, the guy can shoot 3-point shots. Pinto there's no mismatch with Asistio and Pinto. And that's a foul call.
Here in the semis, Kalen Johnson is a 41% three-point shooter. He missed his first 2 today, though. Pero he buries that third attempt. Nahatid sa atin ang Arena Plus Sportsbook.
Maaga dito, binalik si Brownlee. At saka itong si Johnson. Parang talagang sabay-sabay sila papasok. Wala naman.
Ang maganda dyan, Doc, neither import was whistled for a foul in that first quarter.
So they should be fresh to play harder defense here in the second quarter.
Koo for 3.
Parating meron siya no?
Ralph Koo lights it up. Tabla na naman tayo.
I wonder the guy defending. Don't you respect this guy that you're going to go under and let him get an open look?
He is stroking it at 38% here in the semis. Shooting higher than that overall for the tournament. Johnson couldn't get it back.
Ang ganda rin yung attempt niya pero malakas lang talaga.
Pinto trying to get rid of Asistio. JB now against JJ. It's been that way. JB for 3. Doesn't work. Johnson, kita natin, hawak siya ni Gray.
On the shoulders.
Parang may mga hawak ni Holmgren kay Wemby yun.
Kanina.
All series long. Ito yung 3-point shot ni Ralph Kudok. Di pa rin sa atin ang Arena Plus Sportsbook. Andre Caragut will be checking in for the first time. Papalitan si Anton Asistio.
He's not been able to make outside shots, so he ain't going to somebody that he wants to give it a try because he has proven he can make long shots.
He is the third point guard already para dito sa Rain or Shine this game. They started with David and then Asistio. Now si Dre na susubukan ni Coach Yang. Johnson again.
Shot ko naman. And dami talaga nilang point guard doon. May injure pa nga yung si Lemeti, di ba?
Johnson now shooting 1 of 5 from that distance. Sayang yung Lemeti, no? Ganda-ganda na nilalaro.
That's why they started so well.
Oh, Gray from Koo. Ralph Koo making it happen once again.
Once he puts the ball on the floor, he's passing. And he's looking. He's a very good passer for a big man.
Caragut down low. Clarino ni Ralph Koo. JB to Gray. Pinag sa Aiza. Backward finish, make a Solomon foul.
Gray really making a better showing for himself in this semifinals. I mean, that's a great pass, no?
Panalo play of the game natin yan. Nahatid sa atin ang TNT.
Extra free throw here. Ginebra missed a couple already, no? Like about two from Abarientos, definitely.
Isaac taking care of that bonus. Limang abante ng Ginebra, 32-27. Largest lead of the game yan para sa Ginebra so far.
They're going to the big man right now.
Same din naman yung naging largest lead ng Rain or Shine. Nakalima rin kanina. Caragut hesitates, drives closer. Huli, nadaplisan yun. Abarientos looking to go one-on-one with JJ. Gusto nila si Brownlee sa poste. He's got Marito on his back. JB kontra kay Jonard. JB kakayod. What a JB special.
That's because he's been in this country for a long time in this league. Alam niya yung toughness ng mga ibang defenders.
34-27. Ginebra now up by the largest of the game.
4-point shot.
No. Under 8 remaining sa ating first half. Barangay Ginebra on a 10-0 run. RJ makes it 12.
Biglang naging siyam na itong lamang na ito. 10 na ginagawa dito ni RJ Abarientos.
Nocom already waiting at the scores table. He sat down at the 4-minute mark of the first. Mamu inside. 3-point play opportunity para kay Gian.
nakahanap siya ng konting puwang doon at he took advantage of it.
The captain of Rainier Shine stopping the bleeding somewhat after that 12-0 blast by Barangay Ginebra.
You know, one thing nice about this series also, many of the players that are really given a lot of playing time are very smart players. You know, Abarento's a very smart player, you know. So is itong si kilala ko ito, si Mamuyak, medyo smart player rin yan. And even Isaac Go, he's been a champion. He plays a smart type of basketball. Si Kuren, you know, you like that because that's where they match up really well.
Mamuyak taking care of the bonus there.
Nahirapan mag-score dito si Scabby. No? He's really been struggling.
Only had 9 points in Game 5. Namang problema pa dito sa Game 6. But Brownlee is looking to take over once again.
You know, they only played 2 days ago. So, actually, no rest yan. Because yesterday, they had to practice, but they probably didn't practice. But Brownlee's really moving well.
Brownlee with 8 points so far on 4 of 7 shooting. Scotty is 0 for 4 from the field. Looking to get his offense going right here. Scotty got the drop on Novum. 2 for 3. No, he tracks it down. Yun yung sinasabi mo, Doc.
Smart talaga yun. He really knows how to play the game.
Oh, and a JJ si JB.
Terrific block.
Johnson on the run. Thwarted there by JB. Johnson tries again.
Second 3-point shot. Although he's not high percentage from there, he's made 2.
And it is good enough to pull Rainier Shine back within 3. Gray from the left side tries his hand. Oh! The 3 coming off the ball movement once again in Barangay Ginebra.
This guy has gotten his confidence now.
Mamu with another 3-point play opportunity.
At ang foul pa kay Brownlee pa. That's a tough move there by Gio Mamuya.
Substitution, Roy Rosario for Isaac Go. Bonus shot for Gian Mamuya.
Ang ganda ng change of pace niya dito and Brownlee was caught surprise by that move of Mamuya. Missing the extra bonus on the free throw.
39-35. It is Ginebra by 4. Scotty inside. Johnson is there. Lalabas kay Ku. JB gets deep. Hinaplot na lang ni Mamu.
That's gonna count.
No count daw, says the ref.
Yeah, but that might be challenged there.
The foul was on the catch, says the referee.
Foul on the 3, Gian Mamuya penalty.
It'll be 2 shots anyway. Pero titignan natin ang hindi na i-challenge ni Coach Tim. 5:47 natin tira sa ating first half. San ba yung foul, Doc?
What did they call it?
Doon pa lang yata sa pagsako nga.
Yeah, but when he got it, he went to the basket. He did dribble.
Time out muna tayo natin sa atin ang Soler Online. Play the game your way on the Soler Online Sportsbook. 39-35. Ginebra's lead is 4. 2 shots para dito kay Justin Brownlee dahil penalty na ang rain or shine. JB taking care of that first one. Average na dito. Better than 29 points per game dito sa semifinals.
Parang ordinary na yan.
Diba? At 38 years old, Doc, parang ayos lang eh.
Tsaka big import ito. Hindi small import o yung kapeso niyang import in size.
Unli.
Hindi rin siya maglaro eh.
Pino-point out nga ni Murphy Boy sa atin kanina, yung paborito mo, Doc.
Sino?
Na si JB, si Murphy Boy.
Si Murphy.
Si JB, 3 beses na nagbe-best import sa PBA. Pero yung dalawa, doon sa 3 beses import, doon sa malalaki ang import ng kalaban, 1 beses pa lang yan nagbe-best import sa Governor's Cup kung saan 6-6 ang limit.
Parang na rin ito naging, what you would say, a Norman Black or a Bobby Ray Parks has done in this country.
Diba?
Pabalik-balik, pero talagang consistent.
Scotty finally gets himself on the board.
Can't keep a good man down, as they say. Back to a 9-point lead. Yun ang biggest, no? Para sa Ginebra. Open shot.
Mamu!
Yes!
Bounces it home!
Kasalanan ni Kuya, he shot a lot and he knew he was late in coming back. Pero magandang pasa yun.
Grounding now at 11 points. Mamuyak off the bench sa kabila. Now with 10. Ang problema ng Rain or Shine, wala pa nakukuha. Mula sa point guard position, wala masyado. Si David who started as 3 points.
Oh!
Assist Joe Bogya, Karakut Bogya so far.
And all of a sudden, 5 straight points itong si Scotty Thompson.
Mamu sa kabila.
Nahuli.
Na-check siya doon ni JB. Rosario with the finger roll.
First 2 points there. 4 points in the ball game now. Had to sit down with 2 early fouls. Oh, long 4-point shot.
Jalen Johnson knocks it through. That was a much-needed hit, though.
Bilis ng baba ng lahat. From 10 to 6 with 1 shot.
Scotty again, working against Nokum. Tatawanan doon sa poste. Nokum taps it over to Karakut. Nokum in the open court. 4 ang kalaban. Inantay si JJ.
Traveling.
Offensive foul pa yata.
Offensive foul yata.
You can go either or. Pwedeng travel, pwedeng offensive.
Pero yung offensive ang tinawag. First foul only.
Ito yung 4 ni Jalen Johnson. Just a couple of sequences ago. Pati siya, parang sa wakas. Masok din doon. Meron yatang natamaan si Rosario sa nako. No?
Kaya pala maliwanag na offensive foul ang tinawag agad ng referee.
Official suspension of play to. Kailangan mapigilan yung magdurugong niya. Otherwise, masasalout ka to.
Well, kung hindi maragaw, you have to stop it. What can you do? You can bring him back naman. Wala naman limitation yan once you're cured already or fixed.
Ito yata tinamaan sa layup kanina.
Ito kanina, parang may tama ito dito. Pero on the way down.
Inadvertent.
Inadvertent. Hindi na rin pumito right away. Which is the right thing. Pumasok rin. I wonder if that shot in going, kung pipito bigla yun.
Yun ang tanong. Playoff basketball dito sa Antipolo. Everybody's got a man up. Game 6 na to. JB gives it up to Scotty. Back to JB. 2-man game para sa Ginebra. Brownlee up and under. And the step through.
And there's a foul.
Tumitimak sana doon, Dok.
Pinito. May tumulak sa kanya bigla. Alam niya hindi papasok eh. Kaya binato na lang niya yun. Tapos sinabon na kaagad yung rebound.
Hinihingi na Rain or Shine. Baka naman daw traveling yun. But they do allow that step through nowadays.
Hey, you see that with Richie Rivera. And a master of the art para sa kanya. Di ba yung ganyang kagalaw?
JB now with a total of 11 points as we get this report from Eileen.
Mag-uwin Doc J and the latest huddle, ang hiningi ni Coach Yang Yao is to attack the ball screen more. He wants the ball at the post, pero ika nga niya, we need to be more aggressive, have it in first, and kick it out if there's someone in front of you. At para naman sa Barangay Ginebra, Coach Temcon told them the only way we can attack Rain or Shine's zone defense that switches to man is by attacking the basket first, then camping out at the corner. We need to go up and down and play the ball. Back to you.
Tignan natin. Ayan na nga, oh. Sa loob gustong talin ng Rain or Shine.
That's the third foul of Rosario. Pangatlo na yun. Pero pinacha-challenge yata ni ano.
Pang-limang team foul din yan para sa Barangay Ginebra. Next defensive or loose ball will mean free throws na rin para sa Rain or Shine.
Yep.
Ang konti ng foul ng first quarter, naghabol dito sa second, Doc.
3 minutes and 7 seconds to go. Oh! Saan pinasa yun?
Nokum and David, miscommunication.
Hindi, biglang tumakbo si David eh. Nandun na siya, biglang tumakbo.
Kaya,
and Jacket Aguilar is coming in for Rosario. Go ahead.
Pareho sila was apologizing to each other. Hindi nagkaintindihan, you know?
Same. My mistake. No, mine.
50-42, Ginebra by 8. Largest lead of this game has been 10. Para sa Barangay Ginebra, Rain or Shine led by as many as 5. JB pushes that lead back up to 10.
Dora, perfect pass there by Scotty Thompson, partner.
Free ball, no! Abarientos will track it down.
This is the biggest lead, no? 10 points. Of any club so far today. No?
14 na puntos na kay Brownlee. Both Brownlee and Nokum hit the deck. Adrian will be whistled for the foul.
And they're in penalty. So not a good foul because you're sending Brownlee to the free throw line. Medyo magre-review pa yata yun. Hindi na ako
Yun ang hinihingi ng Ginebra. Hinihingi ng Ginebra, tinamaan daw sa tuhod si JB. Baka daw pwedeng silipin. Pero ito, mandatory timeout to. Atin sa atin ang Soler Online. Play the game your way on the Soler Online Sportsbook.
Kung ganun lang! Huwag nyo exaggerate! We're giving up 3 points from the free throw line! We're in penalty! Turnover kanina! Go Red!
Inside the Inares Center ng Antipolo. Ito yung nirereklamo ng Barangay Ginebra. The foul was whistled on Nokum but they wanted the referees to check. Kasi sa tuhod daw, tinamaan ito si JB.
Yeah, of course, because if JB gets injured, tapos itong Ginebra, it's really going to be hard for them. So, you're not going to be able to bring in an important time. If you have to go to a game 7 or whatever. So, they're a little bit worried. Kasi when you defend that way, mababa ang isiling mo eh. So, ang tuhod ang inaabot ng player na dinidefensa.
Pero alam naman si JB, atibay atao din to. He is at the line. He will warrior on. 14 points on 5 of 10 shooting from the field for JB. Samahan mo pa Doc ng 5 rebound, an assist, and a steal.
So far, he's been playing almost perfect, as you would say, a perfect type of basketball. Hindi masyadong maraming tira, but just enough, no?
He's played all but about 3 minutes of this game so far.
And then there's a miss. Again, missing from the free throw line itong Barangay Ginebra.
Si Nokum played the first 8 minutes of this game, scored 9 points.
Yeah, what a terrific start for Nokum.
Ang problema, he sat about 7.5 minutes and mukhang nanlamig na naman. Ito si Adrian. Let's see if he can find his rhythm again.
Short.
Pero nandoon si Malonzo to clean it up.
It's first time for Malonzo to see action in this ball game, but right in the nick of time with an offensive rebound and a putback.
2-minute warning na ng ating first half. Ginebra's lead is 9. Abarientos to Brownlee. Going to the left side. JB kicks. Scotty will attack. Hands it out to Japs. No go. Dati mga lista mo na yun para kay Aguilar eh.
He's not really, what you would say, in perfect shape.
Nocco penetrates. Yun yung iniling ni Coach Yang to pound it in. Kanina pa nga daw penalty na rin ang Ginebra. Bakit sila tira ng tira sa labas? That's what he was saying during the last time. So Nocco would get an opportunity to score for the first time in the second quarter and get himself in double digits. He scored in double digits in every single game in the semis so far. Mintis nga lang yung una para dito. Sa anak ng Tondo, Nocco is actually an 80% shooter from there.
Another one of those poly, anak ng Tondo. And a good one.
Now Nocco gets himself to 10. Ang kanyang may bahay na si Shikina.
Alam mo, kilala mo.
Sabi na ito ni...
Akala ko pinakilala sa iyo.
Sabi ni kami. may kodigo tayo dito ng katabi.
Akala ko pinakilala sa iyo.
Oh.
Tumama yung kay Johnson. Kaya pwede mong pulutin sa backcourt.
5 to shoot. Abarientos. Wiggles free of the bid.
Wala daw problema. Oras is not a problem.
Balik sa 11 ang abante ng Ginebra.
Oh, long one.
Johnson misses. JB collecting that rebound.
Nakakailang rebounds.
Pang-anim na to. Under a minute now remaining in the first half. Abarientos trying to dance free once again. JJ picks him up. JB has the bid in front. Wants to eat him up alive. JB for 3. No, pero merong foul on the bid.
Nakita mo yun. He took his time. Jacket was open and JB saw him. But he knew that team medyo naiilang si Japet sa laro niya. So he took his time because he had a mismatch. He saw the mismatch before releasing that shot.
David tried his best to get out of the way pero sumabit pa rin. So Brownlee at the line for 3. 69% shooter lang si JB dyan dito sa semis. Pero yung mga timing ng mga makes niya, Doc, napakabigat.
Well, I would think that it's because of the fatigue factor. When you get along, especially when you get into the middle of the second quarter, in the fourth quarter, pagod ka na talaga nun.
And he is averaging more than 41 minutes per game.
41, that's a lot. But in the old days, imports played 48 minutes. 47, swerte ka na. Pag nag-overtime, 53. Tapos 58 kung double overtime.
Binibilisan mo, Dok, nagko-compute pa si Dom.
Si Jaworski nga, nakalaban namin 53 in a row overtime.
Yun, no?
Finals yun, ha? I really miss the BJ, even though magkalaban kami noon. But, we turn out to be good friends.
JB goes 2-3. Johnson, quick trigger.
Kala ko pasok eh.
JB on the run. Sobra-sobra yung pasa, pero na-track down naman ni Aguilar. That hit the knee of JB. Hindi, touch daw si Jonard.
Hindi nga umaangal si Clarito. 19 seconds left. 30-second timeout itatawag dito ng Barangay Ginebra.
Yung lamang ng Ginebra, Doc, unti-unting namamagaan na. 58-45 as of now. They have outscored Rainier Shine 36-23 so far in the second.
Noong oras na 6 o'clock.
There have been games like this, Dr. J, as we take a look at this matchup. It's been solid. Game 1, Rainier Shine used a huge fourth quarter, 41-34, to pull off the 115-111 victory. Si Clarito Bida, 25 puntos. Game 2, nakabawi ang Barangay Ginebra, 109-101. Ang ginamit nila, 33-20 first quarter. Si RJ best player, 25 puntos. Game 3, 29-12 third quarter ang sinandala ng Ginebra to pull out the 5-point victory. Pagdating naman ng Game 4, it was Rainier Shine's turn to come back. 5 sa Rainier Shine na nag-double digits while holding RJ to only 8 points. Nanalo sila by 12. At nito nakarang Biyernes lang, Barangay Ginebra taking a 3-2 lead. RJ and JB combining for 63 points. Ginebra as a team knocking down 16 threes. Samantalang Rain or Shine nakasampu lang doon. Kaya ang Ginebra na ngayon, 1/2 and change of basketball away from a return trip to the finals though.
But still a long way to go. Yeah.
About a 9-second differential within the clocks. Ginebra wants to stay patient.
Yeah, they have a play plan, obviously, after the timeout was called.
RJ pull up. Good.
Hirap pintuin.
15 abante ng Ginebra.
They had no fouls to give either.
Johnson to the wing. Extra pass to the corner. Clarito's got to take it. Short. What a second quarter para sa Barangay Ginebra. They go off for 39 points though.
Yeah, well, obviously, they got the scoring, especially from Abarientos and Justin Brownlee. No?
Justin Brownlee, 17 in total. 11 doon sa second quarter ibinuhos as Barangay Ginebra went off for 38 points. There you go, 38 para sa kanila. Kaya lamang sila ng 15, 60-45. Rain or Shine already against the ropes, have dug themselves even deeper into a hole. They're gonna have to come up with something special in the third to get themselves right back in contention. Ang Barangay Ginebra ba? 1/2 of basketball away na lang from a return trip to the finals? O may mahuhugot pa ang Rain or Shine to live to fight another game? Alamin nating sabay-sabay sa aming pagbabalik dito sa RPTV.
Alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
For every Filipino fan, there's one app made just for you. Watch the biggest games live. UAAP, PBA, PVL, and more on your preferred device anytime, anywhere. Go beyond the game with originals and shorts. All these and more for only $149 a month. Scan the QR code and type "Get Started" to proceed.
We love Pinoy sports. As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
For every Filipino fan, there's one app made just for you. Watch the biggest games live. UAAP, PBA, PVL, and more on your preferred device anytime, anywhere. Go beyond the game with originals and shorts. All these and more for only $149 a month. Scan the QR code and type "Get Started" to proceed.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ako sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
For every Filipino fan, there's one app made just for you. Watch the biggest games live. UAAP, PBA, PVL, and more on your preferred device anytime, anywhere. Go beyond the game with originals and shorts. All these and more for only $149 a month. Scan the QR code and type "Get started" to proceed. What?
After that 38-point second quarter, biglang namaga sa 15 ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra kontra Rain or Shine dito sa Game 6 sa Inares, Antipolo as they look to barge into the finals of the Commissioner's Cup. Kakwentuhan pa rin natin live on RPTV si Dr. J. Andy Howe. Isang napakagandang linggo para sa playoff basketball dito sa Antipolo, Doc.
Yeah, obviously a very nice match, especially in the first quarter. They finished it at 22-all. But then all of a sudden, to allow a team to get 38 points in the second quarter, you know you're going to be down after that. No?
Grabe talaga yung firepower na ipinamalas doon ng Barangay Ginebra, hindi nakasabay etong Rain or Shine. Let's take a look at how that first 24 minutes has been broken down.
Yeah, look at this, some statistics we picked. Partner, the three-point shooting, parehong 7. But a better percentage on the part of Ginebra, 44%. Ang Rain or Shine, 33. They did have a 4-point shot there, remember, by their import, no? Free throws, however, big disparity, no? 13 free throws already given to Barangay Ginebra. Only 4 to Rain or Shine, but 4 misses on the part of Barangay Ginebra. 5 turnovers for Rain or Shine. 2, the points in the paint. Usually, Rain or Shine dominates on that area, but this one, after the first half, 4 lamang ng Barangay Ginebra.
Brownlee scoring 11 of those 17 in that second quarter barrage. Si RJ Barrientos, 9 of those 15 in that second frame as well. Sa kabila si Jalen Johnson at si Adrian Nocum. Ang ganda na sana nung simula. Ang problema, nanlamig pagdating ng second quarter. Buti na lang nandiyan dyan si Gian Mamuyak. Pero 15 ang labang ng Ginebra.
Tignan mo yung tatlo, 31 points yun. Si Justin Brownlee at Barrientos, 32. May +1 pa sila dun. Tapos marami pa nakatulog. Si Hot nakatulong, Scotty Thompson nakatulong, pati si Gray nakatulong yun. He had 5 straight points. So that really helped their team, no?
RJ Barrientos proving unstoppable once again. Lahat ng tinapon sa kanyang defender ng Rain or Shine, kinain niya ng buong buo. Kita mo naman, 15 puntos, 5 rebound, 2 assist, 2 steal, at ang pinaka-importante, ubus na ubus yung mga kalaban. Yung 3 point guard ng Rain or Shine, 3 puntos pa lang total. Si David may 3, Bokya pa si Karagot, Bokya pa si Asisio.
Alam mo, partner, iba yung may talent ka. Pangalawa, mas iba pag may kumpiyansa ka na, and obviously that has been fed to him by the coaching staff of Barangay Ginebra, and that's why he's a different type of player right now.
60-45. Barangay Ginebra looking good through 2 quarters. They've got 2 more quarters to try and dispose of Rain or Shine. para nga maibok na nila yung kanilang ika-32 finals appearance sa kanilang kasaysayan dito sa PBA. At this point, si Miss Bea ay kasama ni Coach Caloy.
Coach Caloy, even with the game being played at the pace that Rainer Shine is usually comfortable with, the team is still struggling in transition, specifically those 0 fast break opportunities. How was this addressed at the half, and what is expected from the players heading into the last 2 quarters?
Well, first of all, it's our defense. We like the pace, but our defense is not at the level that we want to. We're still giving Brownlee and RJ their points that we want to cut it down at least. We just have to step it up more on defense in the second half.
Thank you so much, Coach. Gentlemen, balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Ms. Bea Escudero and Assistant Coach Caloy Garcia ng Rainer Shine. Ginebra pa may first possession to open the second half, and they will have Brownlee, Aguilar, Holt, Abarientos, and Thompson. Katapat itong sina. Ay, clean up jump muna si Scotty John.
Scotty Thompson coming up with a clear offensive rebound and his 7th point of the ball game.
Ang 5 naman ng Rainer Shine will feature Johnson, Chongson, Mamuya, Clarito, and Nokong. So si Mamuya, Clarito at Chongson now inserted into the starting unit though.
Yeah, well, Clarito's always been a type of player that can get you back into the ball game. And of course, hindi ma-start ni Team Con si Rosario kasi 3 personal fouls na. So he has to do with what Jacket can give him, no, against Johnson.
Clarito so far scoreless pa sa ating laro as Nokong lights in for the finger roll.
It's a different type of shots when you have the 6'9" jumping in front of you. Hands stretch out. A lot of confidence in his game too.
Nokong now with 12 points.
Triangle.
Angkor niya na itong si JB. They clear out. Holt is lingering in the wing. Holt receives. Right back to Brownlee. Repost. JB sweeping hook. Niluwa. Johnson pulls down the board. That'll be rebound number 8. Nokong inside. No. Nokong pa rin. Gets the bounce there. 4-0 run by Adrian.
Barrientos still down, but he picks himself up, so not really hurt there.
Abarientos, Zuskari.
No, he was fouled, but he didn't get the 3-point play. That could have easily been his.
Nandun Dok eh. Ito yung kinukong kanina. No?
Tignan mo yung rebound niya. Keep your eye on the ball. You know? Nothing is sure until the ball gets through the net.
Kaninang first quarter, 9 points in 8 minutes. Ngayon, meron na siyang 4 points in about a minute and a half of action. Or 2.5 of action. Tama, minute and a half. Nahawak ito. Parating na eh. Naramdaman ko na si Uy.
Nandiyan
na eh. Espiritu niya. Nararamdaman ko na dito sa Arantipon.
Si Attorney Charlie. Si Jinky. Asawa ni Scotty Thompson.
15 na naman ang abante ng Ginebra. 64-49. Johnson whips it out. Johnson hit 2 of those kanina. He's got his 3rd triple of the game.
Magandang paso. A good start here. They've cut the lead of 15 down to 12 here, and their shooting is much better.
Ooh.
There's a push.
It's a big collision there.
That's going. That I don't know. That.
RJ taking the brunt of it. Meron doon siya na napituan. Siya ba na tumumba doon?
I think there's a challenge. That's why it's being reviewed. He was pushed from behind to the guy. That's why I was really surprised of the call made by the referee. He did not go there to set a screen that is an illegal screen.
Pero hindi ata challenge, iniimbestigahan kung unsportsmanlike. Parang gano'n. He's running into his own hand.
How can they do that if they caught the foul on Abarientos?
And he ran into Brownlee, di ba?
Yeah.
Warning on Gian Mamuyak for snatching the ball.
Kasi kinuha ni Mamuyak yung bola eh. Doon siya na-warningan. Bawal yun.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
So hindi na challenge.
I think they're saving it also. You want to use it, especially in a game like this. You never know when you're going to need it.
Ginebra went off for 30 in that second quarter. Alam naman Rainer Shine, very capable din yan to put up points. Johnson with a cleanup because some of them fouled. Johnson now with 13 points to go along with 9 rebounds.
He's beginning to assert himself, which is so important for them to come back. Now remember, kung pumasok tayong dalawa sa Rainer Shine was already on the court. He never stayed in their locker room until almost the very end. Siguro may reminder sila, game's not over. You have to focus here.
At ayan na nga, Rainer Shine nakabalik na to within 9 at the start of this third quarter. Nakabalik ng Ginebra sa 17 yan. And Brownlee and Nocum refusing to give up the rock. And this crowd is loving the action though.
And they still won't give it up.
Nocum finally rips it free. And this crowd is letting him hear it.
We've seen that several times in this series, yung mga jump ball situation na ganyan. That's a good grab there by Nocum. And since Brownlee didn't want to let it go, Nocum didn't want to let it go either.
This is PBA playoff basketball at its most intense. Brownlee wins the tip, pero napunta kay Mamu. Rainer Shine pushing. Mamuya goes reverse. Ang lalim naman doon.
Talagang atake ang ginawa nila, and they've cut the lead down by more than half. It's down to 7.
It is a 12-4 start to the third quarter.
That's foul on Johnson. Naiwan yung tuhod niya.
Coach Yang looking at his coaching staff kung dapat bang i-challenge to. First 2 minutes kanina, may gusto na i-challenge si Coach Yang,
Nag-challenge na maaga yung si Oklahoma. Wala na sila ma-challenge kung fourth quarter. At middle of the third, wala na siyang challenge.
Pati timeout, naubos kanina umaga tundok. Abarientos inside, flips it up and out. Rebound na kanina, picked up by Mamuyak. The Rainer Shine captain, pushing hard, is fouled.
And that's free throw shots because referee Montoya signaled it was a hack.
Ito yung lalim ng pinagdukutan ni Mamu
Yung
kanina.
mahirap. Mas maganda yan kanina.
Ganda ng angulo ng Derek Rafi dyan.
Ang bilis nito ng balik ng Rainer Shine, who barely played 3 minutes in this quarter.
Mamu takes care of first. The captain of Rainer Shine coming off an 11-point ball game. Right now, siya nagbibigay buhay sa Rainer Shine here in the third. Mamuyak with 13 so far. Make that 14.
Nag-miss siya ng isang charity, pero ngayon, very important, dalawa. And so far, hindi pa nakaka-score si Abarientos dito.
And it is just a 5-point game, Dr. J.
Bilis.
14-4 ang scoring natin in the third.
A lot of pushing that the referees are allowing.
Brownlee almost lost it. Scotty inside. No! Rosario huli ni Double J.
Shot clock is at 13 seconds.
Baseline inbound. Thompson. Oh, there's going to be a foul there.
Yeah, shoulder.
Brownlee is bumped. Neither coach
is happy.
Happy at night, but neither of them are looking to burn their challenges right now. As we swing back to live action. Holt inside. Mamuyak with a hand on it. Abarientos taken away by Clarito. Here comes Rainer Shine. Johnard to Kalen. No! Rosario skying high for the rebound, but could not control it though. Rainer Shine will keep possession, 14 on their shot clock. Johnson surveys. He attacks Troy. Kicks it out. Nocum, extra pass to Clarito. Rainer Shine on a third quarter storm. It is a 17-2 run after the first basket by Thompson. 64-62. Sa dalawa ang inahabol ng Ross.
Our official hydration partner, Ginebra San Miguel. Our official IT partner, our valued licensees, BRGY and Signal, World Balance, Daily Fantasy.
Front of 11,321, which is a brand new Inares Center Antipolo record. 11,321, Dr. J. Rainer Shine has gotten themselves back within 2 with an 11-4 quarter so far. Less than 4 minutes, they're right back in it after being down by 17. Abarrientos, nakadilihinsya ng foul doon.
That was foul beating all the way.
SGA dating ano to?
No legitimate shot.
Pero Rainer Shine, Doc, just when some were leaving them for dead already, pinakita nila bakit sila nasa ika-5 semi-final appearance in the last 6 conference.
Alam mo, partner, you know, halftime lead is nothing. Di ba? Malayo yan. Some of the ladies, they're on the... they finally were able to break that run of Rainer Shine because of free throws again. You should be more disciplined if you're Rainer Shine with your defense. If you're playing well, you don't have to foul them if those are hard shots.
Johnson hit a 3 in this rally. Mamuya ka nagbigay buhay. Si Clarito man has hit his first basket as well to exclamate that 17-2 run.
And Rosario picks up his 4th personal foul.
Yun ang mabigat, do.
He can't get his game going at all. And Referee Montoya is doing a job.
Apat na team foul yan para sa Ginebra. 4 na rin naman para dito sa Rainer Shine.
So tit for tat sila.
Johnson with the opening to the corner. Clarito hit the 3 from right there.
Open yan.
Johnson with a rebound. He's got to go up. Johnson is fouled.
And that will put Ginebra into the penalty and free throw shots because this is in the act of shooting. Ganda yung rebound niya on the weak side.
Double-double na doon. 14 points, 10 rebounds para dito kay Jalen Johnson. In case Rainer Shine completes this, Game 7 will be on Wednesday sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. Pero sabi ni Johnson, teka, nagmintis pa yung unang free throw.
They didn't get many free throws at all in the first half. Only 4, pero dito dumadami na sa 3rd quarter.
Johnson matches on the second. Yan ang isang problema niya. Doc, 57% free throw shooter siya sa semis.
Surprisingly, no? Kasi may tira sa labas, no? May lupang 3 points, 4 points shot. Brownlee has been quiet here. No?
Abarrientos hit those 2 free throws. This time he goes on the run, he misses. Rainer Shine can tie with a long bomb or come to within 1. Mamu, misdirection. It's Ole Brownlee.
Oh, great defensive job.
JB swings. RJ with those huge strides. Scotty fake the pass, drives closer, kicks it over. RJ, no! JB like a bat out of hell will clean it up.
That guy came from the right side of the court to get that offensive rebound.
What action we are witnessing.
Well, it's a playoff semifinal game, do or die for one team. No?
Johnson lines up a three. No! JB calmly will collect that rebound.
You can't blame him, but you know, you have to be patient at this stage. You don't want to give Ginebra another one of those long runs.
That's 9 rebounds now para dito kay Brownlee. Coming up on the halfway mark of this third frame.
Set the pick here, nice move.
Scotty stretches for the finger roll.
That was a very intelligent play. Hindi tinuloy yung pick eh. Sabay dive after setting, like to set up a pick and then diving.
Thompson now in double digits. He's got 11. More importantly, pito ang abante ng Ginebra.
And that getting the penalty, that would mean free throw shots. I think it's on Brownlee.
Take another look at that beautiful feed from JB. The even better finish para dito kay Scotty.
Free throw shots coming up here para kay Mamuyak. And Brownlee picks up his third personal foul.
And like you said, Doc, dahil penalty na, 2 shots to para kay Mamuyak. GM Brimson in the first. Ralph Koo is back on. Pati na rin si Miss Eileen.
Mag-win Doc J with Rain or Shine creating a 17-2 run to open the third quarter. Coach Temcon reminded Barangay Ginebra to stay calm in the latest huddle. Ika nga niya, they came out with a punch but we need to slow down our breathing. We have a lot of basketball left and all we need to do is get our aggressiveness back and move the ball. We can start with a high screen and get our flow from there. Balik sa inyo.
Yun yung binabanggit mo, Doc. They gotta calm themselves down here.
Yung pahinga ni Barrientos na yun because he's been missing and making turnovers. Ginawa si Scotty Thompson ang kanilang point guard dito.
JB, 3 ball doesn't work. Mamuyak for the rebound.
Naagaw, pero nakuha niya ulit.
Nokum. He started the scoring to ignite the rally. Tinuloy ni Mamu.
Get squeezed back.
Nokum misses. Clarito, clean up, sobra. Now Scotty will get it across.
Ganda ng offensive rebound, but he couldn't use the glass there. He wanted to use the glass.
Thompson from up top. Will drive hard and then go to the spin. Ralph Koo for 3. Punches it through.
Always delivers when it counts, you know.
73-80-65. A bit more breathing room. Mamu, down the middle he goes. Gia hits again.
He's having a game here in the third quarter.
You had this inkling kahit natambakan na kanina. Rain or Shine will not go silently into the night. They are right back in this, Dr. J. But JB wants to quash the rally once again.
Third quarter pala.
JB to the baseline. Clarito right there. Scotty. With a rebound and the pass to JB.
What a great offensive rebound after making a 3-point shot. May foul pa yun sa possible 3-point play.
Ralph Koo, last couple of sequences, he's been huge.
Yeah, look at this. Rebounding on the weak side.
And the short pass to JB. Panalo play natin sa atin ang TNT.
The foul called against Clarito. 3-point play in the offing here for Justin Brownlee.
Isaac Go will be stepping back onto the floor. He had a great 6-minute run in the first half. Nagpapaingay niya si Troy Rosario.
Well, hirap na hirap siyang gamitin si Japet because hindi makakonsistent na laro eh, di ba? Can't even make short shots eh. So he has to go to somebody that's healthy.
Parang kulang yung elevation ni Aguilar.
Another miss from the free throw line for Brown.
So that lead stays at 8 para sa Ginebra. Nobu kicks it over. Asisio back on the floor. Santillan knocks on the 3.
Pangalawang 3-point shot na yan ni Santillan of the ball game.
Cool. Gets it over to Justin. Johnson ang bantay niya. Now Santillan switches over. Ralph lines it up. No. Parasisio bats it out of bounds.
Yeah, that happened because Scotty again went to the offensive board. And who's this? Johnson is being replaced here by
Manaytay.
Yeah.
Santillan nga with another big triple here. Second, as Doc J mentioned.
Alam naman natin that guy can play. He's proven himself.
Brownlee backing away from JJ. That entire right side, he's got it to himself. Now Isaac pops out on the corner.
Yeah. Again set up by Justin Brownlee.
Nobu to Asisio. He needs this.
Yes!
Anton knocks down the 4.
4-point shot. Good.
What a way to respond para sa Rain or Shine. Holt behind the back. Elbow pull up. Short. At sa rebound play, nabura si Asisio. Penalty na pareho. This will mean 2 shots for Anton. First, the triple from Isaac go from that right corner pocket. That pushed the Ginebra lead back away. Pero si Anton Asisio, who has been struggling all semifinals long, comes up with a gigantic 4. Baba sa 4 ang hinahabol ng Ross, 78-74. Timeout muna tayo.
Who's taking the free throw? Okay. After the free throws, mag 1-2 muna tayo. 1-2. Okay. After the free throws, give them a different look. We're on 1-2. 12 on 12 seconds. We go matchup earlier. If you need to go earlier on the matchup. You're still on Brownlee. Okay. Sa taas. Ikaw sa gitna. Okay? And then listen. JJ, if Brownlee is taking you, he's got 3 fouls. You can attack him on downhill. Okay? We will spread the floor this way. Christian, you can attack him on downhill. There is penalty.
Back inside the Inares Center in Antipolo for this red-hot encounter between Rain or Shine and Barangay Ginebra. Attorney William Pamintuan of Mirago, Boss Robert Non ng San Miguel Beer, and of course, Boss Eric Ariola mula naman sa Magnolia, enjoying all of the action right here at courtside sa loob ng Inares do.
Well, Tony Bill has a game later on. But right now, he's enjoying this big match here in the first game.
Kasabay ng pag-enjoy ng overflow crowd natin, Doc.
Yeah.
Anton Asisio will be at the line for 2 shots. He's been perfect at the line here in the semis. Yun ang hindi magsa-struggle to kahit kailan. Kasi buong tournament, Doc, 94% shooter din to.
Maski na sa eskwela, mataas ang grado.
And he's got a chance to pull Rain or Shine back within 2. Kahit doon sa old grading system na hanggang 95 lang, almost perfect yun, Doc.
95 ka ba nun?
Pag nakikiusap. pag pinagsama mo yung mga grade namin ni Dom, magiging 95 na yun, Doc.
Mayroon bang 95?
Asisio will stay perfect in the semis.
Well, he has gone with 6 straight points to cut the lead down to 2. By the way, Abarientos has come back in this ball game.
Tignan natin kung nakalma niya yung sarili niya, Doc.
Kinalma siya ni Coach Steve. Ngayon si ano naman ang pinahinga. Si Scotty naman ang pinahinga.
Brownlee against Mamuyag now. Looking to body up. JB special.
Hard for Mamuyag to go on one-on-one. If you leave him on an island here, talagang patay siya dyan kay Brown. Lalo nung dahan ang pasok ni Brownlee sa loob.
Johnson kicks it out. Pupunta sana sila kay Anton. Last touch si Abarientos.
There will be 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:22 left in the third quarter.
Ito yung huling atake ni JB.
Dahan-dahan pinasok niya hanggang doon sa area na komportable siya.
Brownlee's now got 23. Manaytay wasn't ready for the pass. JB took it away.
Major Brownlee has done a lot. Not only may steal siya, marami na rin assist yan dito sa laro nito.
Hinayang na hinayang yung buong coaching staff ng Rainier
Kasi
Shine.
sa harap mo, yung inbound mo, madali lang.
Bawal tutulog-tulog pag ganitong sitwasyon. RJ pampagising na press!
Pag may turnover ka, masasaktan ka dahil biglang 3 points yung kalaban.
Biglang 7 na naman ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra.
20 na ginagawa nito. But it's been quiet the third quarter until that.
Mamu sweeps it in!
Hey!
Grabe yung bakbakan ng Mamuyang at Barrientos ngayon.
Kahit yung araw.
Same, ano? You love when the guys at this level go at each other. RJ again!
Nakakalma nila sa bench ito si Barrientos. Kaya pagbalik niya talagang focus na focus.
Si Mamuyang may 20, si Barrientos may 23. Johnson answers back with a 3-point play opportunity.
Ang malinig ko dyan, lusot ka sa kanya, ba't mo papahuli? You can't stop him. He's already at the basket. You should have given him that. Now you give him a chance to have a 3-point play.
And to get his rhythm and confidence back as well, he's got 17, make that 18 points.
Shoot.
By all indications, Doc, we are in for a wild fourth quarter ahead of us.
Gray, by the way, great contributions here, but being pressured there by a smaller player.
Barrientos has Mamuyang chasing him around again.
That's a foul, and they're in the penalty. That's not good. Parang binigyan mo rin ng free throws. Ito, nagmintis na rin ito today. Nakakadalawang mintis na ito today.
He was 10 for 10. Talking about RJ from the line through the first 5 games. But as Doc mentioned,
hindi maganda foul yun.
Nakitaan na natin ang mintis kanina. Tawa. And RJ, kanino pa yun, mga guys?
Nakaka 7 points na siya nung balik niya coming off the bench. By the way, Rosario with 4 fouls, giving Brownlee a rest. Mas team ko talagang ganyan yun. Marunong magpahinga yun. And I think gagawin rin ni Coach Yeng ito.
Doc, si Asisio, 95% shooter sa free throw line. Si Barrientos, 96. Sa buong conference,
Medyo nagulat nga ako, nagmintis ng dalawa yan because like I said, for me, he and Holt are the best free throw shooters on this squad.
RJ goes 2 for 2 on that trip, under a minute remaining in this third. 88-81.
They're going to a zone right now because they don't have a big man there.
Nokong penetrates. Sobra! Tinamaan yata sa ulo. That's what he's trying to tell the refs. 5-on-4. Nokom is in the backcourt. Koo swings. Go for 3.
Medyo hininto kasi nakabagsak yan. Hindi nila mahinto kanina dahil bola ng Ginebra and ball was live. But right now, nung napunta yung bola sa Rainier Shine, bagsak yun, they stop the play.
Nokom still down for the count, Dr. J.
Nangyari pa? Natamaan ba yun?
He's holding on to the back of his head. Kasi parang hirap din imagining ganun katutukan magmimintis.
Natamaan niya. Natama ba yun?
It was that forearm from Isaac Go. Mintis na yung tira. Nung pababa siya, papanik naman si Igor. Nakakailo yun. That's a case of whiplash right there.
I'm glad he picked himself up. Kaya matapang rin talaga itong batang ito. He had to recompose himself. Tignan natin ang ni referee Pala o isang good chief here.
Good sign is Adrian is back up on his feet.
Yeah.
Bocheng still in disbelief.
After the review, the criteria for an act of unsportsmanlike behavior was not met. Ball possession goes to Rainier
Shine. So no criteria of unsportsmanlike foul or behavior. Now, bola ito ng Rainier Shine, 32.7 seconds left in the third quarter.
Sa baba na ito.
Wala na yan Complete miss yan. So this is like a rebound play. Guys looking up, pushes up. Yun na nga, nasaktan si Noko.
He will stay on the floor though, and he is handling it right now. Asisio, he hit the 4 from right there. Directing traffic. He gets it to Adrian. To the corner, Santi. No. Battle for the board. Pulled down by Koo. And he picks up a foul on Asisio.
And they're adding the penalty. It will mean 2 free throws para kay Koo. What this guy gives them perfect contribution. Always ready. Boy Scout is always ready to play.
Di ba nga nung elimination, nung biglang nag-best player siya with 15 points, napa-apologize pa si Coach Tim kay Ralph. Because hindi
gumawa nun. Ako na pumili. Kaya alam ko yung sinabi niya.
Sinabi nga niya na hindi nabibigyan masyado ng minuto. Not every single game. Kaya napa-apologize si Coach Tim.
Sabi niya, I'm crazy sometimes and you have to forgive me because I don't know why I'm not using this guy. Di ba?
Always ready, Dok eh.
And, you know, smart player yan eh. He's a smart player and a top player.
Asisio. Last shot line. They go to Johnson. 4-ball.
Yeah!
Jalen Johnson with his second 4-pointer of the game.
Bigat mo, ha? Whoa!
So Rainer Shine goes for 40 points in this third quarter. Pero ang Barangay Ginebra hindi nagpauli. Nagising. 33 din ang sukli nila sa Elasto Painters. Kaya labante pa rin ang 8. Ang Ginebra, 93-85.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Barangay Ginebra weathering that rain or shine storm in the third quarter dahil na lang sa dalawang mamang yan. Last time around, they combined for 63 big points in Game 5. Right now, they've got 48 through 3 quarters. Sama mo ba ng 14 na rebound? But as we mentioned, rain or shine won on a 17-2 run in that third quarter to bring themselves back within 2. 17 was the biggest lead. Nakashoot si Scotty to open that third quarter and then nag-17-2 run ang Rainer Shine. Pero Ginebra, naka-refocus Dr. J. They calmed themselves down, showed exactly why they are in their 9th consecutive semifinals. Pinakita nilang kayang-kaya nila ang pressure. Lamang pa rin sila ng 8 as we open the fourth.
Yeah, but it's going to be a tough fourth quarter for both teams. You have rain or shine with the possession here because they did win the jump at the start of the ball game. So first support sila. And let's see what they do on their first offensive thrust here.
And they will have Noko, Asisio, Santillan, Johnson, and Chongson as their 5 katapat sina Brownlee, Abarientos, Koo, Rosario, and Gray. Anton for 4.
Yes! Nakakadalawa na siya. 4 na ang 4-point shot ng Rainbow Shine.
10 points in the game para dito kay Anton Asisio after coming up with just a total of 10 through the first 5 games.
Only 9 seconds left on the shot clock dito para sa Ginebra.
Yan na lang ang inaantay mo kung Rainer Shine fan kayo. No? Kailan tatama si Anton?
Yeah, well, some of the other guys, si Karakot, hindi na nga ibinalik dito. No?
They started with David, and then Anton, and then Karakot. Ngayon si Anton ang nag-init para sa Ross. Ralph Koo gets the triple back!
Oh, some big plays here by Ralph Koo.
11 puntos na para dito kay Ralph Koo. That already is a semi-final high para sa kanya. Santillan hesitates, gives it up. Kalen for 3. No!
That looked good also. Maganda rin yung pass sa kanya.
7-point lead para sa Ginebra. Barrientos looks to add to it. RJ against Anton. Nag-show hard si Kalen. Koo lobs it. Broken up by Chongson.
Well.
Johnson down the middle. And one!
The possible 3-point play in the offing dito para kay Johnson.
24 puntos para dito kay JJ. He is 3 of 4 from the line so far tonight.
Lagpas na siya sa production yung last game. Pero nag-mintis rin everybody's time. The imports get very little rest. Na 1 minuto lang, balik ulit sa court.
It is winning time here in Antipolo. First game pa lang ito ng ating playoff Sunday. Mamaya-maya, TNT versus Meralco. TNT lamang 3-2 sa ating race to 4. Yun din naman ang kalagayan ngayon ng Ginebra. Lamang sila 3-2. Lamang pa sa ating laro 96-91.
For personal foul of Asisio, but only the first team foul.
Brownlee.
They want to switch that.
To RJ. 3 ball.
In and out.
Rims out. Lokum sa kabila. Asisio thought about the forward drive closer. Kicks it over. Johnson swings. Lokum wide open. No! Johnson with the board. Sabit si Troy. That's going to be foul number 5.
He's not going to get a lot of playing time the way he's playing. First of all, he's not scoring because he cannot keep himself in the game. And he's going to be replaced by Isaac Pro.
See, Rosario's only played about 15 minutes tonight, though.
Yeah. You know, he's also a barometer. Whenever he plays well, they win. But he can't play well in this game because he got himself into foul trouble early.
He is coming off a 16-point performance.
He's best.
Game 5. Lokum trying to get to the cup. Merong foul. Naman si Isaac Go.
Isaac Go picking up his third foul.
Nakipag arm-to-arm combat siya dito kay Johnson. 96-91. Ginebra by 5 under 10 remaining dito sa Game 6. Nagsesenyasan si Nokum at Asisio. They go to Chongson. Kalen backing up on Koo. Johnson, quick trigger.
Yeah. 3.
Jalen Johnson coming to life. 27 puntos na to. And we have got a 2-point game. Away from play. Whistle is blown. Si Asisio nakakapit kay Barrientos.
You know, the first one he gave in this quarter, but to give up your 5th foul, and the guy has no play yet. He doesn't even have the ball. So you should preserve your fouls. Very important.
So Jiang will leave Anton right there. Kasi wala rin naman siya nakuha doon sa dalawang iba pang point guard. Scotty loses it to the baseline.
Yeah.
Asisio holding his own.
Scotty's really also struggled here in this ball game.
Aileen, ano balita?
Magu and Doc J, in the latest huddle, ang paalala ni Coach Yang Yao is to stay locked in on your individual matchups to prevent scoring spurts. Hindi daw pwede na aggressive sila in helping out sa shooter station on the corner. At a special mention pa si JJ to capitalize on the 3 fouls of JB by attacking and going hard to the basket. As for Ginebra, Coach Tempone wants the guys to get more organized. As he says, we can't just run a ball screen one after the other. We need to pick our spots. At paalala niya, hindi natin pwedeng pabayaan ang 4-point line. Don't be in a rush to run back. Balik sa inyo.
Eh, nakadalawa na nga si Asisio at dalawa na rin para dito kay Johnson.
Pag we turnover, talagang nasasaktan ka. That turnover resulted in a layup. Go pick up this foul. 4th personal foul in the end and 14 foul na sila.
Ito ang ating silyado defense of the game brought to us by Pioneer Elasto Seal. Silyado ang bubong. At mga panahon, 8:53 natin tira sa ating pangbangan sa Game 6. Time out muna para kina Coach Yang.
Scotty, in your last game, you were limited to just 5 field goal attempts. How are you planning to impose yourself today as you try to close out the series?
First of all, well, I need to keep myself away from foul trouble, of course, no? And then stay aggressive pa rin, no? Whatever it takes, especially this important game for us right now. So we focus on this game, no past, no future.
So far, para sa ating 2021 MVP, 13 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and only 2 fouls in 30 minutes of action. Lamang pa rin ang Ginebra, 98-94, Dr. J. Just under 9 minutes remaining dito sa first game natin sa Antipolo.
Take a look at the stats of Scotty Thompson. 13 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. By the way, Japet Aguilar has been brought back in for Isaac Go. Go pick up some quick fouls there against Johnson. And Ginebra already has 14 fouls in this quarter.
Mamuyak, inside they go. Chongson working against Thompson. He's got those height and strength advantage. Kalen tapped away by Japet. They couldn't complete the stop though. That'll leave 1.1 on the shot clock para sa Rainer Shine.
But they're fortunate na hindi naagaw yun kasi layup na naman yun. Nobody back there to protect the backcourt of Rainer Shine.
It's got to be a catch and shoot para dito sa Rainer Shine.
Well, you can have an alley-oop play if you can set a back screen.
Johnson catches. That'll be a long 3.
Oh, he almost made it.
Brownlee will collect the board.
That was a good attempt. You have to take it. Kaysa ma-turnover ka, walang kalaban-laban.
That's rebound number 12 for JB.
He wanted to shoot this 4-point shot.
He had 15 rebounds back in game number 2. Now he backs up on JJ. Brownlee trying to use his speed. To the cup. Sabit, Johnson.
That's what he wanted to do. Fish for the foul. Because you don't know if he's going to step back on you. But 3 personal fouls pa lamang ito si Johnson, and also the 3rd team foul para sa Rainer Shine.
Justin Brownlee, as we've been talking about, 23 big points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block.
Pero only 6 points, and that's only 7 points in the second half. He had 17 in the first half. Missed 2 free throws already in this ball game.
Pangalawa ni JB will get Ginebra to the century mark. Ani mga bante ng Barangay Ginebra. They're looking to book the first slot in the finals of the Commissioner's Cup. Mamuyak with an unwon opportunity.
They take advantage of the big men defending against smaller men that are quick on the outside. Automatic mismatch yan di ba? Mabilis. And there you have the holding foul there. Continues his motion. That's a 3-point play coming up for Gio Mamuyak with 10 points in the 3rd quarter.
Mamuyak with a semis high 22 for himself. And make that 23. Conference high ni Gian is 25. That's well within reach. RJ pitches it out. JB back over to Scotty. He wants to go pick and roll with Japet. They go to the other side. JB attacking Clarito. Coup again. Short this time. JB with a board.
And there's a foul.
That'll be the 14th foul now on Rainer Shine.
Penalty ng Ginebra, but Rainer Shine has 1 more foul to give before they get into that situation. And plenty of time here. It's going to be a long 4th quarter for us.
Koo coming out to help out RJ. Barrientos in attack mode. Brownlee launches.
All of a sudden, because he had that free throws made earlier, nakatira na naman siya ng isang big 3-point shot.
Balik sa ani mga bante ng Ginebra. Mamuyak to Johnson. Looking to barrel his way through. Kicks it out. Clarito is open. No!
And Koo taps it out.
Pero merong foul. Dahil lumagapak itong si Chongson.
Penalty yan, so free throw shot siya.
Both coaches still have their challenges up their sleeve.
They're preserving it. You can simply see that. You know, ordinarily, maybe an ordinary game, he would have challenged already.
Kalen at the line. 9 points so far this game. He's kept himself out of foul trouble. Dadalawa pa lang. He bounces on the first. PCO Undersecretary Mayor Mon Ilagan and his wife Ma'am Veron enjoying all of the action.
Kilala natin yan.
Medyo malas pa yung shooting ni Kalen, 3 of 10. Pero yung tatlong yun, puro 3 stock.
And that was early, di ba? Early, tapos nagmimintis siya, tapos nakaisa pa. Nakagmintis na naman ng free throw rin.
Yun na masakit. (103-98). A 5-point game, almost 5 minutes into the final frame. Brownlee in traffic. Johnson will collect the board. Nocum to the corner. Mabu! No! Johnson with another rebound. That's a big one para sa Rain or Shine. Nocum down the gut of the defense. Huli ng ring. Nalunod si Adrian doon.
Yung ring na nakahuli. Natampot lang ni Jacket yung rebound.
Anim at kalahati natin tira dito sa Game 6. RJ pull-up, go! RJ Abariantos now with 27 points. 30-second timeout gagamitin ni Coach Shengdo. 31 nung Game 5, 27 na ngayong Game 6. May 6 na minuto mahigit pang natitira sa ating bakbakan. Wala na magagawa si Clarito doon. Ang bilis ng pull-up ni Ron J. Abariantos. Ano naman yung efficiency ni RJ, no? 27 on 9 of 15 shooting. 85% ng mga koponan na naka 3-2 lead after a 2-2 tie sa best of 7 semifinals have gone on to win the series. 80% overall pag sinama mo ang finals. Pagka nag-2-2 sa best of 7, yung nag-3-2 yung makakakuha ng Game 5 ang nananaig. This capacity crowd on the edge of their seats here. At unang handog pa lang ito ng ating PBA Sunday dito sa Antipolo. TNT versus Meralco coming up next.
Balikatan rin yung
Ganda rin ang bakbakan doon, do.
Just the last game, TNT was able to harness and really revitalize McCullough.
Si Boss Buddy.
Boss Buddy Encarnado, my good friend.
Former PBA chairman, of course, ng Santa Lucia Realtors. Nocum drops it off. Natagaan ni Jumphead si JJ.
And na-save pa ni Scotty Thompson without going out. That was a clean fight by Jumphead.
And a completed stop para sa Ginebra. Under 6 remaining here in Game 6.
School's getting a lot of playing time. So much trust in Ku.
RJ again. No.
Yan is a challenge na nila. He's really mad at referee Tantay. Team Cone has gone into the court.
And he hasn't challenged just yet.
No, he has
now
challenged.
He does.
I saw him make that sign already because he saw what happened.
I absolutely love the atmosphere inside the Inares. Game 1 pa lang ganito na itong atmosphere natin eh.
Yeah.
The crowd into every single play.
Yeah, this is probably one of the, toughest and most watched semi-final series in a long, long while for the PBA.
Take another look at this.
Nangyari ito sa side ng Ginebra. It's very clear that he touched the ball.
Hawak niya, natapik ni Japet.
Pero siya pa rin ang last touch.
Might be a better angle here. Let's see. Yung kamay ni Chongso na tingnan nyo. Pagkatapik ba ni Japet, nahawakan ba ulit ni Galen? Yun ang tanong.
Eh kundi, hindi pa nga outside yun. Mapupunta pa yung bola kay Abarieto sa ilalim.
Sa pagkakasalba, no? Ni Mamu. Masusing iniimbestigahan ng ating mga ref. Yung possession na yun.
Tinawag na nga ni Joey Guan yung tumawag.
At ito, mukhang nagkaroon na ng hatol. Tingnan natin ito.
Tinuturuan ni referee Balaw kung ano sasabihin because usually the referee that has been challenged has to make the call.
After the review, last touch po si Kaylan Chongson. Bola po ng Ginebra. The challenge made of the Ginebra is successful.
And this is why you save your challenges, though.
Yeah. Kanina pa, both of them actually have been saving their challenge until you're perfectly sure in the fourth quarter kasi meron ko pa isa kung tama ako. Papalitan niya yan. You've been making all the calls here.
The best way to explain or to maybe describe yung atmosphere, para tayo nasa loob ng sabungan to. Ganong kainit yung bakbakan dito.
Yeah. Si Yang naman was not happy because Tim was inside. But Tim went inside because he saw it and he was calling a challenge already. I saw him make the challenge sign immediately. Oh,
Thompson to RJ.
Kala ko maka 5 seconds.
Jump it! Will deliver the hook. First basket of the game para dito kay Aguilar.
Iba yung veterano sa endgame. Yung swipe na kanina, laking bagay yun.
Couldn't have come at a better time para kay Jams. Malcolm inside, floats it up, no! Johnson crashes hard. RJ took the brunt of his weight. Action will continue, 107-98. Koo on the drive, iniwan kay Jams.
Traveling na yata yun.
Aguilar got tied up.
He didn't expect that pass from Koo.
Eh sabi mo nga, basta dumrive si Koo. Expect a pass.
And he's such a good passer. But Japet was looking up for a possible rebound play. Plenty of time here, 5:09 pa ito.
Rainer Shine looking for a big basket, down by 9. They go to Mamuya, he's spearheaded. That third quarter onslaught, overcooks this one.
Yeah. Tama yung ginawa niya because penalty yung kalaban. He's trying to get himself to the free throw line or an N1 play.
Abarrientos on that end. They go to Brownlee.
Look at the shot na ginawa ni Johnson dyan.
Brownlee, naipit, binigay kay Scotty. Brownlee with a board. A fresh 14 para sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Abarrientos with 27 points. Working against Johnson. RJ, quick trigger. No! Clarito with a board. Johnson leaves it for Kalen.
Hindi makatira. They go to the post.
Johnson.
Oh, tough pass.
Naswerte ba?
Yeah.
Yun.
Yeah, that was a very tight pass na muntik na naging turnover. 5 points in the ball game for Clarito.
107-100. Wala na pong 4 na minuto natitira. Dito sa Game 6. Koo couldn't pull the trigger just yet. They go to RJ. Abarrientos against Clarito.
That's a foul. But they're not in penalty. So that will put them into the penalty.
Pero si Coach Cheng galit na galit.
Sayang
yung foul.
Kasi 3.4 seconds na lamang. Nandun pa siya 35 feet away from the basket.
And that'll give Ginebra a fresh 14-second shot clock. Nasisiguraduhin naman ni Coach Tim na maka-execute sila. Time out muna tayo. 107-100 para sa Ginebra.
sa akin na need to work on my sa lahat. I mean, pagkuha ng bola, pagtanggap ng bola, because they just denying me, bumping me all the time. So I just need to double work, triple work all the time so I can get open and involved in our offense and defense. So just hats off to the coaches. Kinakausap ako palagi, they just there to guide me, especially my uncle, Tito Johnny, na makapag-adjust.
At yun po yung saloobin ni RJ coming off that 31-point game in Game 5. Right now, he's got 27 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and a big block.
Yeah, just whenever he feels the stat sheets, nakakagulat. That's the uncle.
Sabi nga ni Charlie, a third-generation PBA player to si RJ, pero he is carrying on that legendary last name. Big stop by Ross. Nokong attacking RJ. Nice sidestep.
Nag-apura, no? 1-on-4. Pero nandun si Brownlee. The last line of defense na ilang here.
Just over 3 minutes remaining sa first game ng ating PBA Sunday Santibolo. RJ kicks. JB launches. Bang! Brownlee makes it a 10-point lead. Chongson, bibigay kay Nogum. Paano babawi ang Ross? They are in dire need of a basket here. Kalen, double team, they swing. Mamu inside, goes to the left.
Any basket, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, whatever.
That keeps them in the conversation though.
25 points, 25 big points.
A conference high-tying 25-point performance at that. Brownlee. Out to RJ. Down the middle he goes. RJ to the cup. Gets the basket. Mika Sama bang foul.
Yung dalawang backcourt, yung dalawang 1-2 punch nila, really carrying the team. Yeah, Brownlee has a lot of assists. I wonder how many he has. Maybe you can help me. 5.
To go along with 14 rebounds and 28 points.
A double-double.
RJ now with 29 big points.
57 na sila together. He has 1 free throw coming up. But you have to credit coaching here. Rosario is coming back with 5 fouls, but he hasn't played anything except 4 points. Japet played well in the minutes here, and Isaac Go gave them credible minutes.
Kaya naman masigabong palakpakan at appearance sumalubong kay Japet pagbalik niya sa bench.
Did you notice si Holt hindi na nga bumalik dito? It's because Koo was playing so well. They kept him in the game.
RJ now with a 30-piece. You can hear all of Marilao jumping up and down all the way here in Antipolo.
Marilao ba yan? Bulacan?
113, 102, 11 ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. With their tournament lives hanging in the balance, and the Rainiers Shine has 2 and 26 to try and make up 11 points in front of this massive crowd of more than 11,300. Again, a brand new record para sa Inara Centro Antipolo.
Wala tayong binabasa 10,000. You know, if this game had been held in Araneta, obviously they might have something. We would have about 17,000, 18,000. It's been a good match, but here's last chance na ito. We got this time out to 26, down by 11. May oras pa.
Pero ito na yung last time.
You have to make it now. And whatever points you can get, you have to make a stop on the other end.
Both teams in the penalty. 2:26 remaining here.
May pressure pa sa backcourt.
Ginebra looking to frustrate Rain or Shine even further.
What Ginebra doesn't want to do is to foul. Let them make their shots.
Johnson hands it off to Johnson. Is it takeover time for JJ?
You might shoot a dog one here again.
Clarito kicks. Mamu steps into a three. No! Clarito with a board. Put back short. Koo rips it away from two blue shirts. What a handsome play, Barangay Ralph.
And they're going to use some clock here. They're not going to rush it.
RJ looking for a way to put this one to bed. Brownlee down the middle kicks. Scotty for three.
Yeah! That might be it. That's a 14-point lead now.
JJ with a minute and a half to go. Johnson for four. No! Last touch on Nokum. And Barangay Ginebra will be on their way back to the finals of the Commissioner's Cup.
Nokum lost steam here in the second half. But Clarito was never in the ballgame, no? Not the usual Clarito that we know.
20 yan ng Game 5 to game.
And after a review there by referee Balaw because of possession ball, it's going to stay with Barangay Ginebra with a minute and 23 left.
Scotty Thompson now with 16 points, none louder than those last three.
Yun ang 1, 2, 3 punch nila eh. Ba talaga matigas to.
Ginebra on their way to their 32nd finals appearance sa entablado ng PBA, Dr. J.
Yan ba San Miguel? San Miguel siguro pinakamarami.
Pandiin! Di ba magawa ni RJ? Binibigang pag-asa ang Rain or Shine. Nokum with a nice finish. But the time
is not on their
is
side.
not enough. There will be not enough time for Rain or Shine. Their return to the semis after a one-conference absence will come up short kontra sa Barangay Ginebra. Ang tanong na lang doon,
sino magiging kalaban nila?
will it be a rematch of last year's Commissioner's Cup? TNT Ginebra back in 2025? Or will it be Ginebra versus Meralco, which will set up a rematch of the 2021 Governor's Cup?
Anyway, that was a foul by Brownlee there in the penalty. It is 1 o'clock in Poland. And if our partner RG is watching us, okay ka sana dyan dahil yung sa 3x3 natin. In regards to Mrs. N, of course, si Bell.
Look at that stat line once again para dito kay Scotty.
Yung 3-point shot niya muli, no? Medyo wala na rin masyadong pressure, but he still made it.
So Clarito with 2 free throws here. 12-point game can't go down all the way to 10. If you make the first, you have to miss the second just to give yourselves a chance.
31.4 seconds. At saka maraming timeout yung kalaban. They're gonna stop the clock.
Clarito bounces on the first.
They can always call a timeout just to get an inbound and ask you to foul them.
And look at this ovation for Ralph Koo.
Yeah. He played almost the whole fourth quarter.
A spectacular performance. Mula dyan.
Kung di mas spectacular yung dalawa, you know, he would be the third choice of a best player.
Clarito misses. Brownlee pulls it down. Chop it. With the exclamation point. And this Ginebra crowd
4-point shot.
now draws into a frenzy, Dr. J. They're going to have to wait. Will it be TNT ang kalaban if it ends tonight?
Or will Meralco extend to Game 7?
Can Meralco push it to Wednesday for a Game 7? Barangay Ginebra back in the finals of the Commissioner's Cup. Nandiyan din sila last year, Dr. J. This time around, nakabalik na ulit sina Coach Jim. What a battle between them and Rain or Shine.
I thought Rain or Shine really had it this conference because they had the local players. Ang sakit sa kanila. Ang dami nilang injuries. And it happened to them at the wrong time. It hurt them.
For the 32nd time in franchise history, Nasa finals ng PBA ang Ginebra. Ikapito yan sa Commissioner's Cup. Ang tanong na lang, rematch ba sila ng TNT? Sila naglaban noong nakaraang taon? O yung Meralco ba? Makakaisa pa at mag-game 7 pa tayo pagdating ng Miyerkules. Sa dami ng pida para sa Ginebra, there can only be one.
Yeah. Well, he and Brownlee really played well. But this 30.6 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals. Yung stat sheet na yan para sa isang point guard. No? Really, really well.
An all-around performance for the presumptive best player of the conference, RJ Abarientos. Really coming up big. Nalimitahan sa 8 puntos in Game 4. Came back with 31 in Game 5 and another 30 piece here in Game 6. 118-107, 4-2. Barangay Ginebra wins the series and they are on their way back to the finals of the Commissioner's Cup of the PBA.
You know, it's really hard. No? When you lose Game 5, talagang ang pressure to you in Game 6 is really hard. You really have to play a super game to be able to bounce back and force a Game 7.
And numatambakan ng 15 at the half ang Rainer Shine. Nagpakita naman ng third quarter pero naubos na.
Naubos.
Yan. Up next, hahanapan natin ang kalaban niya, ang Barangay Ginebra. Will TNT set the date with Ginebra tonight? O can Meralco force a Game 7? Will they live to fight another game? Tutukan natin yan dito sa RPTV.
RJ Abarientos is our best player of the game. RJ, congratulations. You know, Coach Johnny Abarientos has been very vocal about wanting you to embrace a bigger role for this Ginebra team. Tonight, how important was it for you to respond and to stay aggressive to close out this series?
Ngayong itong series na to, sobrang hirap makakuha ng back-to-back wins. Kasi yung mga teams nakakapag-prepare after they lost or they win. So, yun yung pinaka-big part na sobrang hirap para sa amin. Dahil galing kami sa panalo and tinitignan ng mga coaches kung paano kami makapag-respond. And nasa amin na yun kung paano kami paano namin tatanggapin yung game ng panalo kami. So, buti na lang na nakapag-respond kami na maayos kahit na galing kami sa panalo.
RJ, Barangay Ginebra has booked a ticket to the finals once again. What does this moment mean for you, especially with a greater responsibility as part of the starting lineup for Coach Tim?
Wala, we just need to move on lang. Nanalo kami ng semis pero ito yung di pa to yung pinaka-goal namin. So mas malayo pa. Meron pa kaming 4 na gustong ipanalo after this semis. So titingnan namin kung ano yung pinaka-best sa team namin and paano kami makapag-adjust going to the finals.
RJ, look around you. Grabe yung suporta ng Barangay Ginebra fans. They are really here to support you guys all throughout this series. May gusto ka bang batiin or pasalamatan?
Unang-una, maraming salamat sa itaas kay Lord sa pagbigay ng panalo sa amin at walang na-injury sa both teams at sa magandang series against Rain or Shine. Binabati ko yung asawa ko na lagi nakasuporta, family ng wife ko na lagi nandyan, mama ko na nasa Bulacan at yung mga pamangkin ko na laging sumusuporta. And sa mga Barangay Ginebra dito sa Inares, maraming salamat po sa suporta. See you sa finals. God bless po.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations to you, RJ. Once again, that was RJ Abarientos, our best player of the game. Let's now turn it over to Eileen with our winning coach.
Congratulations, Coach Tim, for booking a ticket to the finals. Seeing the way the series played out, what was the common denominator in all of your wins that will prove to be an X factor in the upcoming finals?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If, you know, we didn't want to play a Game 7 against a Yangyao team. That would have been a disaster for us. And so we put all our eggs in one basket and went after this game tonight because we didn't want to play a Game 7. Yang's teams are just too well prepared. And they come so hard. It was just a terrific battle, the whole series. Just trying to keep up with them was was a trial for us. And
Silipin na natin ang ilan sa mga kapanapanabig na eksena. Game 6. Laban ng Ginebra, Rain or Shine. Lamang sa serye ang Ginebra, 3-2. Nakauna sila ng 4 na puntos dito bago biglang tumama si Adrian Locum para dito sa Rain or Shine.
Yeah, magandang first quarter ito. Tapos sa kabila naman, ito si Holt na libre, 3-point shot. Back-to-back actually yan eh. Pero yun, nakashoot rin siya. Kaya lumamang ulit at nadikit dito ulit ang Barangay Ginebra.
Jalen Johnson coming off a 22-point performance in Game 5. Had himself a nice start here. Mga outside jumper niya, tumatama.
Medyo today, tumatama. Tapos, to end that quarter,
it was Ron J, Dr. J. Magpapakita na naman para sa Barangay Ginebra.
Ito, panabla ito. Kaya tabla tayo at 22-all at the end of the first quarter.
Napakainit ng bakbakan dito sa Inares, Antipolo. Ginebra looking to book a finals ticket. Rain or Shine naman just looking to live to fight another game. Pagdating ng second quarter, dito na biglang nag-ingay ang Barangay Ginebra. Justin Brownlee down low at the post, lamang silang 5. Will step back with a JP special.
Well, pinabayaan nila to get to that position and look at all those fans there. JB had a very good game overall.
Pero si Caleb Johnson who came off the bench tonight will hit this 3. Hindi ganun kaganda yung efficiency pero yung mga timing ng tres niya, syempre Rain or Shine.
Percentage niya medyo mababa from that area.
How about this guy? Jeremiah Gray, nagustuhan mo yung short story.
Yeah, yung 5 points niya dito, dikit-dikit eh. Tsaka nakaka-offensive rebound, nakakatulong eh. Diba? Minutes to give your teammates some rest.
With Rain or Shine down by 9, it was their captain, Gian Mamuya, who hit a 3.
He had one of his best nights, sayang. Not enough backup from his teammates.
Pero ang Barangay Ginebra behind RJ Abarientos will take the momentum heading into the locker room once again. It was a 38-point second quarter for Barangay Ginebra.
2:23, kaya 15 lamang at the end of the first half, no?
60-45 was the score. We pick up the action in the third with under 8.5 remaining in that frame. Jonard Clarido, may panakalakang kontribusyon, not enough.
Yeah, you know, I think he has 7 points in the ball game, but that's not Jonard Clarito. Gives you 20, you know, gives you toughness.
Ang isang minamalas, all semis long was under transition until he hit this 4.
Well, he played a hell of a game, but some fouls in the fourth quarter were useless.
And that cut their deficit to 4. It was at 5 with 1.5 minutes to go in the third.
Unstoppable itong combination ni Abarientos at ni Brownlee.
Tapos habang hindi pa nga 100% si Japet at foul trouble si Troy, si Isaac Go, 2 3 ang dineliver para kay Coach Steve Go.
Isaac Go together with Ralph Cook really gave them a lot of breathing room there in the third quarter.
Naka-40 nga sa quarter ni Rain or Shine pero 33 pa rin naman ang Ginebra. We pick up the action with 3:15 remaining in Game 6. Justin Brownlee galing kay RJ Barrientos.
Great feed. Actually, yung pasahan nilang dalawa talaga ang ganda panoorin.
Brownlee would finish with 31 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Pero Rain or Shine will refuse to go silently into the night. Gian Mamuya glides in for that layup, cutting their deficit to 8.
But this was the last straw here. Dito na nagkahiwalay-hiwalay.
Abarientos with a 3-point play opportunity. And that just put the game away. 30 puntos. Para dito kay RJ, samahan mo ba ng 6 na rebound, 7 assist at 3 steal? What a performance para sa paborito na manalo ng BPC. Hindi lang yung scoring, pati yung mga assist. No?
Yeah. Kaya nga yung kanilang pasahan ni Brownlee talagang magaganda.
And just before we end this, nakahanap ang Ginebra ng pandiin. It would be the 2021 MVP. Scotty will finish with 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Barangay Ginebra, pasok na sa finale.
Yeah, they're just gonna wait and probably will watch this for the following game. Tignan natin kung makakabalik pa Meralco o tatapusin na ng TNT.
Barangay Ginebra back in the finals. Nandiyan din sila. Last season, TNT ba makaka-rematch nila? O Meralco makaka-game 7 pa? 32nd finals appearance sa kanilang prangkisa para sa Ginebra. 118-107 your final score.